Hey Sigmas, it's Shiipty and welcome back to the channel for another part of my Sims 4 Werewolves. I know it's been a very long time since we recorded, but guys, I have explanations, do not worry. But I just want to go ahead and get that out of the way, so if you don't mind looking at a pause screen, that's what we're going to be doing for like just under a minute. So I stopped recording Werewolves because there was a lot of high school years hype, I can't talk, and when that came out and about, I just could not focus on anything other than that because you guys know I traditionally am a family player, so things like that really pique my interest. Not to say that Werewolves is not a good pack, because guys, let me tell you, I still really like this pack, and I think that if you are into occults, this is probably the best pack made yet. Like, fresh off the market, it is great as is. I feel like Realm of Magic needs a little bit of tweaking, and then obviously vampires need a little bit of sparkle, but they're still good too. And then of course mermaids, aliens, they all need to be refreshed. But Werewolves is actually a really good pack, fresh out, like I said. And if you want to get this pack, I strongly recommend it. The world is beautiful, the lore is great, and it also just kind of makes you explore the Sims 4 further than what you're normally used to. But guys, a lot of things have happened. We actually have Draven out here singing a song, and Miss Ivy has been watching him. She is mesmerized by Draven, and I just wanted to fill you guys in because a lot, like I said, has progressed. Ivy and Draven have been spending a lot of time together because of their trying to help Draven find a cure and everything, and we have to do one more collectible of the moonwood petal, I believe is what it's called, and there's actually one available now. So Ivy and Draven are actually going to make their way over there while we what is he doing? Scratching while I talk a little bit. Oh no, Sage is in a bad mood. I'm sorry, Sage. So as I said, Ivy and Draven have been spending a lot of time together, and they've really been enjoying that time, and it's brought them really close. You know, they've been a little flirty here and there. It's just like a small romance relationship, but they're really into each other. And then I also wanted to fill you guys in on Miss Sage. She's currently just really struggling with her werewolf form, but Sage has been accepted into the Moonwood Collective, I believe is what it's called, and she feels so happy. I know she's angry now, but she feels so happy to be a part of a pack that accepts her for who she is, because her entire life she has struggled with acceptance, you know, being who she is and everything. And so now that she is a part of a pack, she just feels at home. And she explained that to her sister Ivy. She's like, you know, I know you want me to be human again, but I just really enjoy being a part of this pack, Ivy. They make me feel normal. They make me feel like I'm accepted. And Ivy told her, she's like, I accept you, sis. And she goes, I know you do, but you're supposed to. You're my sister. And so Ivy is like, well, if you're happy as is, just enjoying their company, and if you feel like you're accepted, then I think that you should stay a werewolf, and maybe you should stay out here and we should stay out here so you can learn how to really control this form since you enjoy it so much. And guys, just like that, I wanted to show you all. So we are here at the top of the peak. I think this is called the peak. And here is the moon petal. I believe it's just called moon. Yeah, it's a moon petal, and this is one of the key ingredients. Like, you need this. You also need either Greg's diary, or I think it's like the I think it's this book right here. Yeah, The Insider's Guide to Being a Werewolf. You can learn the recipe from here also. But Draven just needs to collect one more, and Ivy's like, is that what you've been looking for, Draven? Isn't that the last one? And he's like, yes, Ivy, it's the last one. Draven is so excited. She's gonna make funny faces at him, and then I think that she should also talk about dreams with him. Oh, she's gonna hug him. She's like, I'm so happy that we got that. I know you've been really excited about becoming a human again, and now you can actually follow your dreams of becoming a musician, and I would love to be there with you every step of the way if that's okay. And I just really want to see how the process goes, and even if I can't go with you, you can probably just call me and keep in touch, right? He's like, of course I'm gonna keep in touch, Ivy. You've been so sweet to me. And I don't know, I think before we wrap up this episode, I think that he should formally ask her out on a date, because guys, I cannot see Draven proceeding through his life without Ivy, because I know that you guys haven't seen much of their connection. I've been doing it all off camera, but they're so cute together, I promise. Now that we have this, I would like to stop by Greg's to see if I can attempt to get his diary one more time. And I really don't think I'm going to be able to, because Greg is a tough cookie, y'all. He is hard to crack. He's outside currently now, so we're both going to come down here together. Ivy's going to come along. Now, I've had Sage talk to Greg before. It did not go too well. well. Like, they do not like each other. It was a complete accident though. And I don't think that Greg is a fan of Draven either. Yeah, no, they hate each other. But I'm hoping that maybe I can send him over here. Hopefully the diary's around here somewhere. I don't even know how you get Greg's diary, but if we cannot get it that way, then I know that if we read this Werewolves guidebook that we should be able to find the recipe. Now, I think that Draven should warn Ivy. Maybe we should like tell her a dramatic story and be like, hey, last time I came out here, he attacked me. Like, he whooped my butt for no reason. I think that you should really just stay back and let me handle this. Like, don't worry about it, Ivy. I got it. You stay over here. And she's like, okay, I'll wait right here. He's like, he's a monster, I promise. Just like, keep your distance. He's so scary. And Ivy's like, oh my God, he did that to you? He's like, he attacked you. She can't believe what she's hearing. We don't want a werewolf brawl. I just want to cry to Greg, and maybe even, can I just like fix our relationship, buddy? You want to be friends with me? Can I take a selfie with you? Maybe let's take a photo with Greg and see what happens. Oh, no, guys, no, don't fight. Oh, Ivy's like, oh my God. I like how she was just looking at the flowers and then she turned around and there's just two werewolves and she sees Draven and she sees this so-called Greg and she's like, what is going on right now? I'd be honestly surprised if she didn't run away, but she's like, oh, maybe Ivy's wondering if she can talk to Greg. She's like, this kid did not just beat up Draven, or this guy did not just beat up Draven. She is scared, but maybe she can try to talk to Greg. Let's see if Ivy can attempt communication, because Greg and Draven do not have the best relationship and she knows how bad Draven actually wants this. So she's thinking maybe I can talk some sense into Greg. So she's attempting to communicate with him. And then I think I'm going to cry Greg. It doesn't look like he's very into our conversation at all, which is unfortunate because I wanted this to go well. Oh my God, please don't fight her. She's like, oh, I gotta go. This is not working. She's so scared. So guys, I have no idea what happened, but Ivy's so cute. She's over here howling with Greg, so I don't know if she got through to him or if he reminds her, if she reminds him of somebody, but she's just over here howling and it's quite cute. Look at this. Did that work? Did she actually get to know him? Attempt to distract. Y'all, that is so cute. I don't think it worked, but it's cute to watch. Now I'm gonna attempt to communicate again. I don't know if like I'm supposed to be best friends with him or what. Oh no, Greg, come back. Greg, please don't go away. What the hell? I need the book. So guys, after trying so hard, Ivy has actually successfully introduced herself to Greg. I think she pleaded with him a whole bunch and she's like, Greg, please understand. I'm just trying to help my friend Draven. He doesn't want to be a werewolf anymore. He wants to be a human. And I heard that your diary actually has the cure in it. And Greg is hearing her out. He's like, hey, well, oh wait, no, not the gift. I don't think that the gift is the diary. I think the gift is actually getting bit. So we do not want that. Maybe I can ask about Moonwood Mill. Now, I don't know if Ivy knowing the cure recipe could help. I'm hoping that if she knows it, she can at least make it. Now, he's not getting upset with her or anything. And he said, I hated the noise from the old mill. After they shut down, I tore it apart and dragged it into the tunnels where it can be forgotten. Now it can be rebuilt. Okay. So he doesn't sound terrible. I think I want to get to know him a little bit too, and I'm gonna just keep talking to him. Like, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. I know this is crazy, but let's ask him about Moonwood Mill, and she can ask him to pursue his dream job. I can't. I just want to be really good friends with you, Greg, and I just need some help, please. Now, I know that if I actually take a photo with him, this could boost us up, but I'm not actually able to take a picture with Greg. Oh, that's weird. Let me see if I can take a photo with him now. Oh, no. I find this so crazy. Ivy's apologizing for Draven's behavior, and it's just so interesting to see that Greg actually really does like Ivy. He's not upset with her or anything. She's more so apologizing, like I said, on Draven's behalf. But I feel like it's so impressive to see Ivy be the one to communicate with Greg, because Ivy had so much going on in her life where she was so scared and she had that issue in the city, and just she's so brave now to be talking to Draven. And as I said, she apologized to not Draven, but Greg, but she apologized to Greg for Draven's behavior. And so I wanted to point out here, Greg actually said something to Ivy. He said, some say I'm mean. They say I'm gruff, a menace. You know what's mean? Gruff. What's really menacing? Life. Get used to it. Okay. So he just got like cold hard facts. He's just kind of upfront and brutally honest, and I'm actually just having such a wonderful time talking to him. He's actually not that bad. I feel like Greg is just, like I said, misunderstood. Maybe he had something happen to him in his past and that kind of made things difficult for him. Please don't leave, Greg. I'm trying to learn the recipe. So I'm struggling quite a bit trying to figure out how I could actually get Greg's diary. And so I went to Google. Don't be upset. I mean, we are having a wonderful time talking to Greg, but it's been a while and I haven't gotten the diary. So I'm guessing based on what I found on the internet, I have to just dig around, scavenge, and see if I can find it in the tunnels and also see if I can find it here. Is that Nancy? I'm pretty sure. Girl, if you just don't learn your lesson, what do you look like coming out here in Greg's territory? And Greg just said in his little pop-up here, he said, I put those signs up for a reason. You think Sims would learn to read them. And Nancy just, I guess she don't understand. Don't come over here bothering me. I have nothing to do with you. But I'm basically just going to have Draven just keep looking around, scavenging the ground, seeing if we can find anything. And, you know, Sage is here too. Maybe Sage can help me as well. So we'll have her scavenge the ground too. And Ivy's just kind of running around scared. She has no idea what to do. I'm actually going to have her maybe take a photo of herself. Yeah, she can't take a selfie, but we can take a photo of just the area. Maybe take a picture of Greg's cabin or trailer here. Now, I have no idea what she would do with this, but maybe she wants to like document this and write a book or something. It'd be kind of interesting to read a book based on werewolves, right? Especially like if it was real life like it is for the Sims here. So she's just kind of waiting around. I think that Greg doesn't mind that they're here now since Ivy just formally introduced herself and made a good impression. So guys, I almost missed it, but Draven officially found Greg's diary. So I think what we're going to do now is we are going to grab Ivy up and we are going to travel over to the bar. That way we can read Greg's diary and then hopefully get to crafting this wolf be gone. He's so excited and he's so thankful because without Ivy and her sister, this wouldn't have been possible. Like, we have uncovered so much, and Ivy actually befriended Greg. Like, that's insane to me. So I said I was shocked, but I'm actually not that shocked. But oh my gosh, y'all, I have Draven sitting here. Is that Vlad? It is. I have Draven sitting here and he's actually apologizing to Ivy. He's like, I'm so sorry that you had to talk to Greg, and he's going to express his admiration. Ivy's like, oh, you know, it wasn't a big deal. I know that this is really important to you and I wanted to help you out and just help you follow your dream because I know you've been trying to do this for a while. And he really appreciates that. He's actually going to get to reading Greg's diary. So we're going to read the diary of Greg. I'm actually going to get rid of some of his tenseness because it just doesn't make sense. So we're going to get rid of that. Well, this is weird. Okay, what happened between them? Let me read. I feel like I should pay attention to these now. High school graduate. Okay, she graduated from high school with average class rank. I guess this will change when we have high school back. Big sad wolf. Draven's sentiments about Ivy. Okay. And they have just a slight romantic interest in each other. Okay, that's interesting. But he's getting to reading on that. I think I'm going to help Ivy by giving her something to eat really quickly. You know, we've been out all night, so I think it only makes sense that she's hungry. So can I actually just have some chips, please? Do you have chips over there? And I'm just finding it so weird that we now have wants and fears. It says that she discussed fears after fulfilling wants. Okay, so this popped up from Greg's diary. Now, do I fully understand what I'm reading? Probably not, but I'm gonna read it to you guys. So it says, Brutus is growing older. Before my transformation, when I was like any other spellcaster, he was my familiar. Though that particular connection is now lost, we still share a kinship in the moon itself, and our sharp fangs, our fighting prowess. In a way, he has become my brother, and I am already weary of how it will feel to watch him slow down. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just read something so deep. But like I said, I feel like that's just a lot because I didn't really pay attention to the lore when it came to the spellcasters. So I need to focus some more on that because I'm guessing that there's something in there that I need to pay attention to. So the first go round, I wasn't actually able to find anything, but Draven read it again and I have found this. It says, I write today with a heavy heart. My closest confidant and most daring friend, Yena Kia, has left this planet. It was a cow plant. Those blasted abominations of the Moo casters. In certain hands, magic can do beautiful things. In others, it can create some of the galaxy's greatest monsters. Cow plants, vampires, and perhaps some would say us? Do werewolves belong on that list? I know John and Maria would adamantly disagree. Okay. I feel like I'm just slowly getting to know like a little bit of this lore. Now, this is the same one that he got the first go around when he read it, so I'm hoping that maybe there's one more thing in here that Draven can find. Let's try to reread that book again. I am struggling so much, guys, to get this not the spellcaster, but the Wolf Be Gone in Greek. Well, I guess recipe? I don't know. Ivy also broke the toilet. Oh my god. Draven has been scouring this book to see if he has missed anything, missed a page, a sentence, anything. And I think that we may have finally gotten something. It says this particular entry appears to have a shimmering enhancement over top that Draven is able to read through. I've been grasping at new methods to aid in retaining control of these transformations. They have kept me away from Evelina too long, leaving her alone day after day while I rampage in the wild without me there. I know that she gets easily distracted by her work. One of my more recent attempts involving mixing the moon petal flower into a hot drink, though the effects on my fury were negligible, I did find that it helped ease my moodiness to some extent. I must keep searching. I don't know if that's the actual recipe for the Wolf Be Gone. I'm going to try one more time to see if I got it. Oh my gosh, guys, not yet. I don't think I got it yet. I think Draven has to read the book again. He has been reading this book, I tell you all, for a few hours now. So he's been searching it and searching it and searching it, and nothing has popped up yet except for this. This has been pretty close to like what I may possibly need. So I'm just gonna have him read it again and I'll keep you guys updated. He's just reading right now, nothing too fancy, but hopefully he stumbles upon something. So guys, unfortunately, I still do not have the recipe for Greg's cure. Well, not Greg's cure, but the Wolf Be Gone cure. But I do want to share these little entries with you all because I know some of you all are probably here for lore. So the first one, it's just the same repeat that we've seen already. The next one, it says, I've always known that Evelina's heart belongs to the night sky. I've known it since the day we met in Glimmerbrook. I wooed her with the poetry of the stars and the moon. How ironic to think of those days now, with what we've become, our very forms entwined with the moon itself. Perhaps fate knew, even if we did not, that we were destined to be together. There must be something magical about fate. It does seem to bind things all together. And this one also says, Evelina has forgotten to care for herself yet again while I was rampaging. How long was I gone? I can't even recall. The telescope will be her undoing. She becomes so transfixed by its mysteries and neglects everything else, herself included. I must hasten my efforts to control these transformations. My beloved wife needs me here with her. Oh, so it was Greg's wife. Evelina is Greg's wife. Oh my gosh. So I need to know more. Is she deceased? She has to be, because all these diary entries are pretty intense. And was Greg's wife a spellcaster? I hope that I'm putting 1 and 2 together correctly, guys. If you already know this lore and you know what's going on, please take to the comments because I like to be educated a little bit more. And off topic from that, but I really hope that we can figure this out and Draven can get his recipe for his Wolf Be Gone because this has taken a while. So I actually didn't find the Wolf Be Gone recipe in Greg's diary. I know that that's one of the options I think I read online, but the other one is actually to read this book right here, An Insider's Guide to Being a Werewolf. And finally, after days and days of Draven reading it, touching all the pages, making sure he read every single sentence. He has found the wolf be gone cure. It says, being a werewolf isn't for everyone. If you're at your wit's end and the only transformation you want is one back into a non-weresim, you can always seek out the cure. Many werewolves over the years have speculated that combination of wolf's bane and something touched by an original magic that caused the first transformation might do the trick. Perhaps the elusive moon petal flower. Now, Draven's actually walking around because he had to collect a little bit more wolf's bane, but after we collect this one, we will be able to go to the bar and prep us a wolf be gone. Now, he wants to drink this with his newfound friend Ivy because she's helped him through this process, and he wants to make sure she's there when he transforms, and hopefully she'll be just as happy for him as he will be for himself. All right, guys, so we are finally here. Draven is here at the bar, and he is ready to start making this wolf be gone. So I'm hoping that he can stop behind the bar, make his drink. Hopefully he's able to go back there. Yeah, he's on his way. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see it. I bet it looks so good and so cool because the Sims drinks typically look very appetizing. I would probably drink most of them. I guess the bartender's like, you're gonna take over my shift, thanks, I'll step away. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. And as I said, he wants to drink this with Ivy. So, yep, not the best bartender, but he wants to drink this with Ivy. So we'll make it here and then we'll head back to the house. And Draven, make sure you get all the ingredients in there, bud, because we got to make sure this is right. Alrighty, guys, so I made the drink and I quickly just threw it in my inventory because I did not want anyone to drink Draven's drink. But I am going to send Draven on home and we're gonna grab Ivy and then we are going to drink the cure. I'm so excited. This is super precious. So we're finally home and Ivy was actually out here waiting for Draven, and she is going to discuss her fears, but then she's also going to give Draven a big hug. Has to be woo for our new school. She's also going to give him a big hug because he told her through text that he found the cure and he was able to craft it, and she's just so excited for him. And she's like, Draven, what if when you're human you're not interested into me anymore? And Draven's like, don't worry, Ivy, I'll always be interested in you. Just breathe. I'm the same person, okay? Just remember that. And I think that made her feel a little bit better. But should we call Sage out here too, just so she can watch? Yeah, let's call Sage out here. She's not feeling too hot, so I'm just gonna boost her up a little bit. And Ivy can't stop hugging Draven. I love this. But hopefully Sage will make it out here fast enough, and we're just gonna give everybody a show and we're gonna drink this beautiful drink. It looked amazing, guys, when he threw it on the bar, but like I said, I wanted to grab it because, you know, sometimes customers or other Sims snatch your drink. But since everyone is here, we are gonna go ahead and drink the wolf be gone, and this is the cure, so this will be the last thing he needs. And here is the drink, guys. Look at how pretty it is. It even has like a little lemon wedge on the edge. It looks very citrusy, very beautiful. But Draven is just throwing this drink back. He is officially going to be a human after this, guys. I am so excited for him. Oh my gosh, let's see what happens. Draven has also gained the werewolf ally trait. Oh, cool. Here we go. Oh my god. Draven, you completed the aspiration and you are no longer a werewolf. Oh my god, I'm so happy for him. He's a werewolf ally and he also has the lunar link. That's pretty cool. Fanged friend and lunar confidant. So thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. Pull out boy. Even if they weren't so great. Draven has successfully cured his, I cannot say that. I know it's like proper terminology. Now that Fury is no longer knocking on his door, where will life take him? I don't know, guys. I see him and Ivy kind of packing up and traveling the world. Maybe she wants to go with him on his music journey. But Ivy is... why are you so scared, honey? I think she's scared of the dark. Ivy is so happy for Draven, so much so that she wants to grab a photo with him. I think Ivy's scared of the dark, so she gets quite scared when it gets dark outside, so don't mind her. But we're gonna get a picture just to kind of remember this moment. You know, he's no longer a werewolf. I think I'm gonna play around with our new selfies that we got. Guys, look at this one. This is so cute. I could see her having this framed in her room or something. Let's set it this way too, because we can actually get his whole man bun. These are some cute pictures. Let me see what other poses we have too. Oh, that's the typical one. Oh, look at this one. Ooh, I like it. This one where they're like looking into each. Oh, that's cute. I think I'm gonna get this one too. Even though they're not a couple, it's just cute and I want it for memories. But that was just so precious. I have to keep removing this stupid trait or fear down here that she keeps getting. So guys, Draven and Miss Ivy are sitting out here on the porch of the shed where Draven was actually sleeping for the most part of this LP, and they're just talking, and Ivy wanted to know, she's like, so Draven, how did you become a werewolf exactly? And he's like, Ivy, long story short, I knew exactly what night you were talking about when you were referring to the scratch on your face. And Draven just told her, he's like, I was actually the distraction. I was the one that the werewolf came after that night, and he bit me and he turned me instead of you that night. And I didn't know you right away, but I knew that you were someone who was in trouble and I wanted to help. And Ivy is just so shocked. She's like, oh my God, I cannot believe that was you. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I guess you could say I knew right then and there, like, you were a good person. I don't know. I like how he just, like, kind of snuck in that snuggle there. And she's like, wow, that's so sweet of you. And I wanted them to hold hands. Let's actually try to have him tickle her a little bit. I feel like that's something that he would do. She's so sweet. She's so into him. I also want them to try and maybe talk a little bit about their future. Let's tease flirtatiously, and then I also want him to snuggle her a little bit. They are so cute. I can't stand it. He's like, Ivy, I know you've picked up on our connection that we've had this entire time, and I can't picture my life without you. Even if like I'm on the road, I want you to be there with me. And Ivy's like, I don't want to be anywhere else without you. Like, of course I'll go with you. And this only makes it appropriate for us to keep flirting with her, because I want to ask her to be his girlfriend officially. Oh my gosh, they can have a first kiss. Oh my gosh, no, let's ask her to be our girlfriend first. So Draven's like, since I've already brought up the idea, how do you feel about being my girlfriend and just traveling with me? And Ivy's like, oh my God, I can't believe you're asking me this. I would love to be your girlfriend and travel with you. And I feel like he's going to, oh, she did it first. She kissed him first. I love that. But no, we're going to actually kiss her. She kissed us on the cheek. She's just trying to be sweet, but he's going to go right on in for it. And he is going to share this kiss with her. Oh my God. She's like, oh, he kissed me. He kissed me on the lips. They are so cute. Oh my God. I love this. Oh, so precious. So guys, I guess we could say that they are officially a couple. They are kissing out here. I'm sure more things will happen in the future, but they are just gonna enjoy being, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend right now. But guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this LP. If you watched it all the way through, thank you. If you asked about it, thank you. I really did enjoy this pack. I wish I could have stretched it out way longer than I did, but I hope you all enjoyed this closing episode nonetheless. It was a lot of fun, a lot of tedious things when it comes to finding the recipe for the cure. But if you all have any questions, or if you're struggling with this path or with this pack, leave comments down below and I am more than willing to answer and help you guys out if you need that help too. But yes guys, thank you so much for watching this LP. Thank you for checking it out. If you came to my channel because of this LP, thank you, and I hope that you all enjoyed this episode, this finale, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye guys.